Enjoying chloride.
Nice. Picture on camera.
There you go. You're on camera. Hey guys, Randy here, and welcome aboard the Seabee Traveler channel. You can see on the sign here, we're heading to Chloride, Arizona. It's considered a living ghost town. It was founded back in 1863, I think, and they've been working mines there. I think they found the first silver mine in 1860. And it's also home to Arizona's longest running post office. I guess that would be continuously running post office. But yeah, it's only about 30 minutes, say, from Kingman, Arizona, so it's nice and close. If you're visiting Kingman, this is definitely going to be a place to come visit. Now, I've never been here before, but from what I hear, it's a really cool place to see. You got the old town. Let me get turned here. We got the old town, and then also I was told about some murals on the rocks in the mountains that you see back there. So it's only got 4 miles down this road. Oh, got great weather today. Oh, hitchhiker. She's wanting to ride. Her and her dog. I don't have room. But yes, look at the weather we have today. Clear blue sky. It's not too hot. It's kind of like a typical desert fall day. A little bit warm in the sun, but then in the shade it's just perfect. And we're actually up around 4,000 feet in elevation. So yeah, it's a little bit cooler here, especially down in the Phoenix area. Now up here they do get some wind, like Kingman, that area gets a lot of wind that we don't get. A little farther south. But yeah, it's going to be a nice day to walk around and just check out this cool old town. Those mountains, they're I don't know if I'm pronouncing this right, the Serbat or the Kerbat Mountains. I was also told as soon as you get into town, first thing you need to go do is go to the visitor center. They've got a little gift shop and stuff in there, and they have a lot of information to give you before you can just go out and try and find stuff on your own. So it's well worth your time to go in and check it out. That's what I've heard. So that's what we're gonna do. And wow, I'm excited. I'm excited to check this out. This is what I really, really like to do, is go check out these old towns like this. I think right now they only have about I don't know, 280, 290, something like that, residents that live here. And at the peak, it was up around 2,500. They had like 75 mines going in these hills. Imagine it's pretty busy. And then when everybody left to go to fight in World War II, the town's pretty much shut down.
Dusty roads and ancient mines, sunsets burn like whiskey in a glass. Storied town where time unwinds, walking memories of the past. Silver dreams and silver nights, ghosts of old whisper through the pines. Murals painted in faded lights, echoes of days when the silver shine. Chloride, Arizona, where the past comes alive. A simple town that tells to tell, every step, every stone, his story's light. In chloride's charm, my heart will dwell. Chloride, Arizona, where the past comes alive. simple town with tales to tell. Every step, every stone, his story's light. In chloride's charm, my heart will dwell.
All right, well, looks like we found the visitor center. So I'm gonna run in real quick to see what information I can get and take a look inside too. All right, let's go check out the visitor center. This is pretty cool. Oh, there's our hitchhiker we passed. And then we hit, let's see. Well, we'll come back out here and take a look around. Hi, how are you?
I'm doing well. How are you?
Doing good. I feel guilty I passed you up down the road.
Oh, it's totally fine.
It's just, yeah, you just never know these days, but.
You never. See, I came armed just in case.
Okay.
I came armed just in case.
Okay. Well, sorry about that.
No, you're totally fine.
Okay. Oh. It's a cool little visitor center.
Is this your first time visiting?
It is, yeah.
Oh, okay. Well, first of all, I want to say thank you and welcome to our town.
Okay.
All right, so let me tell you a little bit about some of the stuff that you may have seen around here. Right now, you're right here at the Mine Shaft Market, Tennessee.
Well, we'll start off here. This, it's kind of hard to see, but this is the original sign for the post office. There's just very little room, so I'll see if I can get most of it in. There we go. But they brought it inside this general store and the tourist visitor center for preservation. But there's another sign out there. I'll kind of tell you about that when we go out there to see the actual post office. But I wanted to walk around inside here because there's some pretty interesting things I learned while I was. The lady that runs this, she's very informative, and she was telling me this is a dinosaur. You can see that's like the cartilage, the white part, and then you have the skin on the outsides. And she was saying this is pretty much the same thing, but it's just a big chunk of like brontosaurus burger. That's a big chunk of dinosaur meat. And here's some pretty old pictures of the town back then. And they have, I recommend you come in here first. If you come to Chloride, you're going to want to come in here because they are full of information. Full of it. And then also, another cool thing I learned I didn't know about was that this is like a turquoise legend. And I didn't, growing up in Quartzsite, I had no idea that you could tell where turquoise came from. So like here at Castle, you could tell this piece of turquoise came from Castle. This piece came from Bisbee. So when you're looking at a piece of turquoise, well, it's hard to see with that glare, but when you see a piece of turquoise, somebody who knows what they're doing can tell where it came from. That is amazing. I never knew that. And being around Quartzsite and seeing so much turquoise, I'm kind of amazed I didn't. All right, well, let's go take a look at the town. I've got lots of information from in here, and they give you a map. So you can do like a little self-guided tour, descriptions, and it's numbered. Thank you. Okay. Excuse me. Some of these like little mock-up houses, the Chloride Bank. There's an old gas pump. Wow, look at that cactus made out of tin cans. That's creative. But we're kind of close to a lot of places that are in walking distance. Chloride outhouse. All right. Well, a saloon. That's really cool. I've always kind of liked these scaled mock-ups. All right, well, according to my map, one cool place was right here. It's a post office. Now, from what I learned in the visitor center, is that post office was about 40 feet over here somewhere, and they wanted to move it. Now that used to be a saloon. And an interesting story, you can even see, that used to be a saloon and they had a pool table. And you can even see up in the gable, looks like a cue, where something you cue balls up for a pool table. But when they went to move everything over here, getting all fixed up, they realized the pool table was in there and they couldn't find any place to put it. So they tore apart the pool table and they used the slab from the pool table to make that new sign. And like I said before, the original sign is inside the visitor center for preservation. I thought that was cool, and I just noticed that triangle up there with the cue balls in it. That's pretty cool. So back here is something called the Lorig House. It's a historical site. It's just around the corner, so I thought we'd take a quick little walk up here. I think I can kind of see it up there. All right, so the Lorig House they had the white picket fence and everything, didn't they? Chloride Historical Society. It was, it's one of the few original buildings. It's clapboard. It's one of the smaller houses put together. But she lived there until she passed away. Wow. Now, how cool is that? And there's you can see the outhouse back there. You know, they're saying that 1910 to 1920 was probably the boom period for chloride, but it was established back in 1860s. It's a cool old gas station right there. It was originally a gas station, a garage, but a lot of it was torn down. And those railroad tracks right there, from what I read, it was an attempt. The guy who owned it was trying to get like a little train to pick people up for tourism, to get them up here, and it fell through because he couldn't get some people to let the train pass through their property. got the, so there's still lights up at night. See some bulbs up there. They've got some new siding. Yeah, this is part of that railroad track he was trying to get done, get more people out here. I think back in the 60s is when they tore down a lot of the gas station. Here's a hoist. Looks like they put logs on it. Huh. That's interesting. I don't know what that is. Unless it was what they used to pick cars up. You can kind of hear our hitchhiker friend behind me. I just like the way these old houses look. Look at that Joshua tree. Wow, that thing is big. Holy cow, and that's somebody's property, it's private property. Windows are all broke out. Oh, I kind of like, that might be a picture. Something about that I like. Well, I'm gonna go find some more, but it's a little bit farther away, so I'm going to get back in the truck and find some parking a little bit closer. Wow, this is just, oh, check this, look at this wall. Oh, wow. I love this. I love finding little stuff like this. Hay bales. Covered with like thick stucco or mortar. Yeah, well, I can kind of see structurally how it wouldn't work, but they're using some rebar to kind of help hold it up. That's the kind of neat stuff I like finding in old towns.
Seabee Traveler roams through forgotten lanes. Old towns whisper secrets from bygone chains. Mining souls buried, echoes faint but force. Ghost towns we silence their chosen course. Camping under stars, the cosmic riddle. Photolands captures the midnight fiddle. Videos roll out.
I wanted to run in real quick to get a little information that I forgot to ask, and it's there's another little old part of town I was trying to find on the map, but I was all turned around, but she pointed me in the right direction, so we're gonna head over there. And she also told me a little bit more about those murals that were painted onto the rocks just outside of town.
Campfire flickers, dusky winds do say ancient dreams settle neath the Milky Way. Mining towns slumber in a sepia hue. Old saloons echo with spirits true. Travelers gaze sharp through time, pierces lonely paths, he treads past life.
All right, well, look at these old buildings right here. That's promising. They look old, at least from the road. And then this park, she said to park right at this fence right here that's surrounding a park area. So looks like I found the right spot. This is a little bit busier part of town. Maybe this is this is where all the locals hang out or something. All 287 of them. All right, let me get parked, and yeah, let's go check out some of these buildings over here. I see a historical marker that I wanted to go see. Cyanide Springs. Now, the lady that was in the visitor center, they do live shows, and she is a participant in those. So, but they already had one today. Let's see. So this is kind of like a little, I don't say memorial or description of the Arizona and Utah Western Arizona Railway. They originally built in 1899, and it was completed to chloride in 1910 and went until 1931. And they were going to use it for supplies to Hoover Dam project, but it's too far, so the railroad was abandoned. But let's take a quick look here since I'm here. So this is where your live shows. I think they have a little shootout. I haven't been to Rawhide in the Phoenix area and for so long, so I don't know what it's like anymore. But this kind of gives me that vibe. I know they moved Rawhide, and there was another one out in Apache Junction area somewhere where they filmed, I think it was The Gambler, something like that. I can't remember the name of that Apache. I can't remember the name of that. But anyways, some old buildings over here we'll go take a look at. So this is yesterday's. So maybe we'll go take a look inside. It's a restaurant, Chloride. It's a hotel. They're saying that there are some pictures of this hotel with almost like a forest of trees all the way around it. Oh, there's people back there living in it. That's kind of cool. Wow, what a neat little place. Oh, we're at 4,022 feet. What is now yesterday's was they think it was either a stage stop originally or a mercantile store. People's memories differ on that, and they don't have any pictures to show what it was. And they said right next to it is used to be a ice cream shop where wow, this is neat back here. So that hotel goes all the way around. Hi.
How are you doing?
I'm doing good. Enjoying Chloride.
Nice. Get you on camera.
There you go. You're on camera. But this, I think, was an ice cream shop, and adults could get alcohol in there too. So, but look at this hotel. It wraps all the way around, and it's got this wash. Wow, that is neat. It says hotel, but it kind of looks like people live in them. All right, well, I got a little bit more information from a local, and he does these shows. So in the fall months and in the spring months, they try and get one show every weekend at noon. There's no charge, but they don't like to do it in the winter because it gets pretty cold, he said. So they had more luck doing it in those fall and spring when the temperature is just right. And it's no charge. I'm not sure if I mentioned that before, but yeah, it's all free. It's neat. It's like an old saloon, the jail. Historical Society Museum. It's all locked up, they're not open, but check out that. It's on a piece of tin. That's a pretty cool painting right there. Wow. Some mining equipment. Look at this old fridge. Some old school desks here. The 3-burner stove, wow. Very interesting. All right, let's see if there's any water in the well. Nope. Just kidding. I knew that. Oh, so here we go. The Unwin schoolhouse built by Gordon Unwin, dedicated in loving memory by his wife. There's a playhouse. So it looks like they have plays every once in a while. I wanted to check out one more building. It's the old jail. And it was a little bit too far to walk, so I wanted to just take a little drive down there. This one, I see the sign now, but it wasn't that easy to see. But now that I saw that sign, it was pretty easy to find. This kind of looks like a private drive down here. This is where the sign said to go. I see it right up here behind these bushes. There we go. Wow, look at that. That's gonna be all right. We can park right here, and I'm gonna check this bad boy out. All right, well, here is the original jail. It was built in 1917. And kind of like seems similar to all jails or old towns like this. The first resident or the first person put in here was drunk and disorderly. Not a lot back here. But yeah, you can see they're holding it all in place or together with these cables. They're kind of protecting. There's a little hole in the door up here. We'll go take a quick look, but you can kind of see the original bars to hold the. I wonder if that's original wood. Look at those old. But yeah, the first guy who was put in here, he actually escaped because he had to get to work. I thought that was a funny little story. What's behind here? Oh, they're just holding stuff up. See if we can get the GoPro inside. I took a quick peek just to make sure this was the right place. And it was. So you can kind of see a bed over there in the cell. Looks like maybe the sheriff or somebody sat there. And it's really dark over there, but maybe it looks like another cell. A lot of these old towns didn't really need I'm trying to go slow so I don't get too blurry in there, but it's super dark. But yeah, a lot of these old jails or old towns like this didn't need a lot of room because they didn't have a ton of crime. And if you did and they pretty much kicked you out of town, seems like that would be worse. Especially back then when travel wasn't like it is today. You can't just move someplace new. Let's see what's over on this side. Oh, that's the other cell. So that's just a 2-cell jail. This plaster. I want to see what kind of construction we have here. Plaster. Oh no. It's like solid concrete. I don't see any reinforcement holding it together all the way up. Huh. Well, that's why it's falling apart. I don't see anything holding it together on the inside. Still looking pretty good from 1917. Cool little place. All right, well, what do you say we go to take a look at the murals out on those rocks, those boulders out there. Now, what I've been told is there are signs, but they're kind of like painted onto the rocks, so just kind of follow the painted on directions. So we'll see we'll see how that goes. Oh, moo cow. Wow. I'm used to seeing cows on the side of a road, but not in the middle of a town, or even over by Oatman. You find some wild burros. Well, let's see, here's the rocks she's talking about with kind of directions towards the murals. So it looks like we'll go straight here. That's kind of looks like a private drive there. So yeah, we'll go straight and we're gonna head up into the hills. Wow, look at that. Looks like a part of the old mining operations, all the tailings. Looks a little rough around here. There's a lot of big boulders. I wonder if this wash when it's after a monsoon, how bad that gets. Let's see, here's another one. All right, we'll go right. So at least they do give some pretty good directions. Hasn't been too tough so far. And you can see the road looks like it's fine so far. You want to take it slow or something if you're in a car, but I don't see why you couldn't get back here. Alright, here's another sign, murals to the left. This has been a beautiful drive. I love this type of terrain, these hills like this. Oh, look here. I think she said that there's about there's parking for 4 or 5 cars, and that's usually not a problem because there's not usually that many people out here at one time. So looks like this could be it. I see a little pull-out area, and yeah, I've caught a couple glimpses of the painting on the rock. So this is cool. Anyways, let me get parked, and we're all by ourselves. It looks like too. Let's get parked, and we will check out these murals. We made it. These are murals a guy did back in the, oh, look at that glare. I think it was the 60s when he was working the mines. He came out here. He saw the petroglyphs here, and he decided to come out and do some murals. But look at how detailed this one is. Oh, the paint's starting to come off a little bit. But he did it originally, and then his son came out and touched it up some. Wow, check this out. There's even like shades on the windows. That's cool. It's getting busy out here now. There's another one up here. Journey images from an inward search for self. Wow. And then there's more up there. There's even one up there. Luckily the sun's right in the right spot blocking it for us. We'll go back down because there's more around the corner that I wanted to go see. Hi, how are you today?
Good. There's a little more up there, I think.
Yeah, I'm gonna go up here a little
If
bit.
you're really bold, you can take your truck up and go whack up over there, but
Nah.
my balls aren't that big.
No, I don't have four-wheel drive. I'm not gonna try it.
I do, but I'm still not doing it. Oh, Seabee, they can help you.
If I only knew one. Wow, look at this. Ooh. Yeah, this is beautiful right here. Look at this. Man. Try and find a high point. Huh. So it looks like there's a snake up there, but then it looks like it has claws down here around the town. Wow. It says that he became, let me see, what was his name? I am reading on the Roy Purcell. So a guy named Roy Purcell did these, and says he went on to become a famous artist. Wow. Wow. It's just so much here. And they say, whoop, if you turn your back to them, you'll see there's more. Oh, there are some more. It's pretty hard to see. But there are some more petroglyphs on the rocks right over here somewhere. So yeah. Well, I'm well impressed with this. I'm going to try and block the sun out, so it's kind of tough without getting my hand in there. My hat. The sun is just in the exact wrong spot. But you can see even way up there, the top, there's even more. Oh, this is just beautiful. All right, well, I think that I am going to head back. Wow, how fun was that? Those are nice people. Chatted with them a little bit. One of them seemed like maybe he's a little kind of local because he knew a lot about these. But anyways, yeah, we're gonna head back into town. There is one more place that I want to check out, and then we'll head out. You can kind of see chloride there. It's a little bit bigger than I thought it would be, but it's yeah, it still has that old town, small town feel. Old West. That's the road you can see down below that we came in on. Like a lot of places out here, it is vast and wide open. See forever. When you start getting into these hills like this, you can see all the mining up. That's the road that we went in to. The murals are just up on that hill, just over that ridge a little bit. But you can see all the mining operations that were up here. There was a huge amount of things going on up in these hills back in the day. Roads going up everywhere. Some bigger operations over there you can see. But here we are, back at Chloride. Well, as we head out of town, I do want to make one quick stop. It's by the town cemetery. I'm not going to go in the actual cemetery, but it's a little bit away from it, and I'm just not exactly sure which way it is. I'm trying to find or follow the map, but it's just a little ways out of town. Well, you know what? I think the road I just passed on the left, I think that's where I was supposed to go. Yeah, so I missed a turn. We're going to head back down this. It's a dirt road, but it's not too far down, it looks like.
Seabee Traveler roams through forgotten lanes. Old towns whisper secrets from bygone chains. Mining souls buried, echoes faint but force. Ghost towns we silence their chosen course.
Alright, I found it. So we'll just go down this little side road, and you can kind of see it fenced off right there, and there's a couple flags on the flag post. But I didn't hear anything about this while I was in the visitor center. I did notice it on the map. So yeah, I thought this would be really interesting to come out and check out as our final stop as we head out of town. This is interesting. These are 3 original graves for the there were 3 soldiers that were sent from Sonoma, California to, I think it was Stockton, but they were sent out here to mine. And this mountain, this hill is called Silver Hill. That hill right there. And these 3 miners / soldiers were killed by Indians in 1866, I think it said. Here's a gravestone. Try not to get my shadow in it. Yeah, 1866. And these are the grave sites of those 3. So I thought that was interesting. And then you have the main cemetery over here. There's some old grave sites in there, 1900s. I think the earliest one is 1900s. And they say that cemetery, the main one, was built before they plotted the town. So it's a pretty old cemetery. And that was in the 1900s. not the 1866 when it was established, or 1860. Well, I really enjoyed Chloride. This was a fun town to visit, and I recommend it if you're in the Kingman area. Just passing through, you can spend a good part of the day just checking out all the old buildings. The locals are really nice and happy to talk about some of the history. So that was fun. But now we're gonna head out of town, and I want to head down to, it's a bigger town, and it's one of the bigger towns in Arizona, Wickenburg. I wanted to check out some of the history there, which there is a lot of. Wow, that's a pretty view right there. Look at that, it's almost a full moon. And those mountains in the background. Wow, that is beautiful. Driving down the highway, I noticed these really cool formations. It's like erosion. It's eroding away the hills, but they're like little cliffs. That is really cool looking. It's just a quick stop, but wanted to see if maybe I can get a little bit closer with the drone. Wow, those things are so neat. All right, we are just about to Wickenburg. Actually, we're in the outskirts, and I think we have one more little roundabout. First place I wanted to check out is the Hassayampa River Walk, something like that. Thought that would be kind of neat to check out first. Then we'll take a little stroll around some of the old parts of town. Let's see. Historic Wickenburg, is that what the sign says? Welcome to Historic Wickenburg. So it's just right up here on the left. Make a quick turn in here, get parked, wait for some traffic, then get parked. Oh man. It's been a little bit of a long drive, so I'm kind of anxious to get out, stretch my legs, and see what this river walk is all about. Hassayampa River Walk. The Sunset Symphony, Wickenburg Ranch, October 12th. Well, if you're here October 12th at 6 o'clock, they've got in the restrooms, I see they have a mural painted on that. This is interesting. I didn't even know this was here. I see some signs over there. Uh-oh. The sprinklers are going. Let's see what this has to say. So you can, the brands that started it all. Wow, there's a lot of different brands, a lot of ranches. Hassayampa legend. Centuries old, by the early Spaniards told of sparkling stream that lies under the Arizona skies. Hassayampa is its name. Huh. Andrew Downing. Well, we can take a let's see. Yep. That's what I thought. It's not running. Ooh. Hi, how are you today?
How you doing?
Doing good. Let's see, historic Wickenburg.
Want a slice of pizza?
No, I'm
We got a
okay.
couple left.
I'm okay. Thank you. The town of Wickenburg was established in 1863. Before Wickenburg, for centuries before, it's hard to read that. Wickenburg was established. Yavapai hunted small game. Well, we can walk across the bridge. I bet this is pretty at night. Yeah, I bet this is pretty. Let's see, what's this say? It's just the name of the council members, dedicated 2015. Hi, how are you? Good? All right. Yeah, with all these lights, I'd imagine this is pretty at night to walk down. But the Hassayampa River is a lot like the Tyson Wash in Quartzsite. Really, it only runs after some good rains. But really pretty trees along the... That's the difference between Tyson Wash and is how the trees that line the wash. Oh, look at all those palm trees. And not too far, I guess that'd be, what is that, Upwash? South of us, is the Hassayampa Preserve. I did a video on that, and you can walk around. It's a big birder place. There's some trails you can walk around. There's a lake that you can walk around. It's a beautiful place. But yeah, I like how these trees. Earlier in the morning, it's probably really nice, and the sun's hitting them. This is a nice little walk. And then it's like a ranch over here. You can see some horses over there. And this looks like some sort of trailer park, RV park. Oh, you can walk down. On this side, you can walk down. Well, let's go over to this side. So you can, no fishing. Okay, is that like a joke? I don't know what you're gonna catch. That's funny. But here, you see, you can walk down. If you want to get down to the actual wash/river, you can do that. Well, you know, I bet this is really neat at night. Oh, that was a nice little side adventure. All right, well, I'm gonna head back to the truck. So just up the road, it's not too far from that Hassayampa River, is the old town. And so I want to get up there, we'll get parked, and we'll take a little stroll around, check out some of the history around Wickenburg. All right, so we'll just take a quick right here, and then there's parking. You can see the sign. Wow, this is neat. Maybe I can find a spot in the shade. Looks it's not busy at all. So look at this nice parking spot under a tree. Perfect. All right, well, let's take a quick stroll down here. This is it's Sunday, so there's not a lot of cars right now. What is this? The Hacienda building. So that you can get some office suites in there at Apache and Frontier Streets. You ready to greet us? Come on in. So this is on the National Registry of Historic Places. Wow, and it comes over here too. Beautiful brick building. Wow. I love this kind of stuff. Yeah, we'll cross the street here. We go take a look at it, and then. All right, well, you can see. I wonder what that old hopper is way down at the end of the street. That's a cool. A steam engine. Wow. See what these storyboards have to say. The railroad comes to Wickenburg, 1865 to 1895. Locomotive number 761. So this is 761. And this storyboard was talking about how for 30 years they tried getting railroads because they had to ship all their ore from the Volter mine over to San Francisco to get processed. They had to do that by wagons. And they tried getting a railroad to get over there, but it didn't happen. So eventually, they ended up getting it, and they were able to get down to Congress. And Governor Murphy, he was trying to get legislation to help get some some exemptions to help freight rate. Wow. The tender and drover caboose. So this was built in 1900 by Baldwin Locomotive Works. Wow. So Arizona's railroad legacy got its start as a New Mexico territory following the Treaty of Guadalupe Hidalgo in 1848. Which put an end to combat between the U.S. and Mexico. Wow. Let's get a closer look at. Wow, this thing is huge, man. I mean, I always knew they were big, but once you forget how big they are until you actually get right next to one. Wow. You can't climb up anymore, but they have some steps here. You can see inside there. See if I can lift you up a little bit on this. See if I can get you inside the window. So get a little look in there.
what it's like. Wow, how cool is that? Now, I haven't been able to see in there, so. We can get a little bit of a view from down here, but hopefully, looking up through that window, this is the coal tender. So it looks like they don't have this closed off, but they don't, it says, please do not climb, or do not climb on the caboose. They didn't even say please. Up on top, it looks like a lens. Is that a light or something that went up there? Wow. It's just all glare, isn't it? You can't see anything in there. Yeah, they don't want you climbing up there. That's too bad. See if you can see in here. Give you a little bit of a view there inside. Oh, I know what I'll do. Or maybe you'll get a good view here. I can't see in there at all. So, I don't know what to say. There's another look at the caboose, the engine, and the coal tender. I don't get tired of looking at trains. Let's see, I think here's another, like a cart. It's got like little rubber on the wheels. Walk and shop. If you're getting ready to catch the train. Oh, little free library. So if you want to drop some books off, pick some up, there you go. Yeah, she's getting ready to catch a train, or just got here. Historic Wickenburg downtown. Now let's go check out this train station. Chamber of Commerce. Tourism Information Visitor Center. They're open, so I'm gonna walk in there real quick. This is on the National Register of Historic Places. All right. Well, let me see what's inside the visitor center, see what I can find out. Well, it says it's open, but it's locked up. Well, maybe they're at lunch or something. All right, well, let's see, there's American Legion. I see, oh, here's a memorial. Yep, found our memorial. Veterans Memorial. Wow, what a cool, look at that mural. It's the cavalry protecting a wagon, pilgrims. Take a quick look at this mural first. Wow. Look at that. Takes up the whole side of a building. That is an amazing job. All right. Got a neat little water feature here. And I get to stand in the shade while take a look around. War on terrorism. So this is a memorial to the Wickenburg men and women who served. I like that. All the flags, one for each branch. I don't know why I keep forgetting there's a Space Force now. It never seems to stick with me. Let's take a quick walk down here. Members and guests only. I've noticed on these lights, they have these, and there's a person on each side. Edward Ramos, airman. Wow, that is neat. I've never seen that before. Staff Sergeant. Charles Antos, the third. Huh, I wonder if they're related. Same last name. See what's down here. There's a Tesla charging station right next to the town hall. We'll come down to this intersection and take a walk over to the town hall. Saddlery, so you can get some boots made and some saddles. There's an old prospector getting ready to head out to the mine. Wow, this is neat walking down old downtowns like this. There's the town hall. We'll take a quick walk over there. Oh, hey. There's some Henry Wickenburg, 1819, 1905. Wow, and there's another down here. We'll go check this one out. It's kind of like your classic saguaros there. Nice and healthy. Let's see what this is. Everett Bowman, all-around champion cowboy of the world. Wow. They're doing some, looks like they're doing some painting. Pretty decorative on those pediments of those windows. And I especially like this, get a little closer. I like this artwork on the corner of this building. Kind of like a little 3D mural. Wow, that is beautiful, isn't it? David E. Carter. Some horses, cacti. Looks like maybe a Gila monster. Joshua trees. Wow. And then down here is the Tesla charging station. See somebody down here, they're kind of waiting, a little place to rest in the shade while you're getting your car charged up. I see the sign, I'm gonna go see what that historic downtown sign says. Maybe tell me a little bit of information. Nope, just kind of telling you what's here at the town hall. But there's more of the town to walk down. We're gonna go check that out. Kind of neat little element to this building. Desert. Keeping Wickenburg Western. So they won an award. I like that. Looks cool. There's Nana's Sandwich Shop. Oh, I forgot to put my sunglasses on. It's really bright in that sun. Little trinkets, memorabilia, puzzles, games, books. Oh, and here is a learning center. Oh wow, look at the size of this. It's like a life-size artwork. Thanks for the rain. So that's the name of this sculpture. 1988. That's really hard to see with all the shadows. It's a little poem called Thanks for the Rain. Well, I see this, Welcome to Wickenburg, this mural. And then, all the saguaros are blooming. It's a neat sculpture too. And then across the street, there's another mural. So this is Outlaw Alley. Wow, look at this mural. That is colorful. A vulture, like on this one they have the vulture up in the corner and the moon right up above them. They've even got some Gila monsters on the rocks. Wow. But here, this is another cool element here. The jail tree. He's not liking it too much. He's got leg irons on, and from 1863 to 1890, outlaws were chained to this tree for lack of hooskow. escapes were unknown. Look at that old safe. It's a safe filled with concrete. You're not getting away from that. Wow. So that tree is from 1863. It was around. Oh, just about tripped. And also, like, so they have a support here helping hold this side up. And that branch fell down quite a long time ago, it looks like. Huh. Let's see what's up here. Oh, there's some more cool old stuff. Please leave in place. Cold bar. Some old mining equipment. Ore carts. Yeah, I think that's gonna be it.
All right, well, we've made our loop. I can see the truck, and I need to grab some water out of there before we head into this museum real quick.
Let's see here. Ooh, look at this. Wow. You can see inside here, like an old stagecoach. Down here they have, well, the glare's kind of bad, but some old pictures of stagecoaches. Wickenburg stage's final stop is what that sign says. Let's see, hours of operation, Monday through Saturday, 10 a.m. to 5 p.m. and Sunday 11 to 3. All right, let's go take a look.
Go up through Will Hoyt and up that way.
All right, well, I thought we'd start over here. Looks like there's some photography, a little bit of art. Some interesting stuff here. I'm looking forward to seeing some of that's gorgeous. Somebody looks like a sketch. Is that one of those charcoal sketches? Wow, those things are amazing. All right, well, let's take a look at. Looks like there's some bronze work over here to take a look at too. Wow, just look at these things.
Wow, that is some amazing art. Look at that. Look at the details. Wow. Is that a rock hopper? Wow, that is amazing.
This guy, Warner Segarra, is Puerto Rican German descent. He's taken a lot of the pictures that we're going to see in here. What do we have here? I'll check out this large format photography. I kind of want to learn how to do that. That'd be interesting to me, but it's a lot of work, a lot of patience. Garden of Allah. Well, I'll tell you what. Well, those are pretty. Let's take a look over here real quick. I think we'll start over here and work our way around.
Let's check this. Oh, look at those old chaps. Looks like a little. What is that little saddle right there? Usually a cowboy's most expensive purchase. Oh, those are pants back there. Wow, look at this. That's nice. I love all the leather work, all the detail in the leather. I tried doing that once when I was a kid. It didn't take on me. And holsters. Wow. 1860 Winchester. Even the holsters, all that nice leather work. Kind of wonder, you know, the regular everyday holsters, probably just pretty flat leather, I would think, not intricate like that. Fritz Brill, early Wickenburg farmers. So this is a press. It's a press for their fruits. Couldn't imagine chopping stuff down with that. Is that a scythe? Is that what they call that, a scythe? Swimming in the Hasayampa.
Oh, cool. Check out this old novelty store. Creative. Wickenburg. Oh, check out this. A woman poses at the Congress mine around 1900. You got this old newspaper. $2 a year and worth it. That's what it says. Check that. Angela Hammer spent part of her youth at the Vulture Mine. Ah, it looks like a tough cowboy there. The Winchester model, 1876. Wow, look at that. That's beautiful. Let's see here. Oh, here he is himself, Henry Wickenburg. Posed for a few photographs in his lifetime.
Wow. Look at that. Oh, cool Arizona boots. Bootmaker. So those boots were crafted here in Wickenburg. Wow, that is nice. Here's some fancy beaver pelt hat. Let's see. There's a beaver pelt hat. Wow. This is like a parade saddle, huh? Wickenburg Flying Ranch. See what's better here. Look at all that. Boy, that is some fancy stuff there. Holy cow, look at that. Here's a picture full. Yeah, the glare is kind of bad, but. Like a cowboy's herding some cattle through the woods. Wow, and he is sitting perfectly still looking at the camera, the ghosts of the cattle. Wow. That is nice. Love that picture. Wow, I just love that. Oh, this is colorful. What's a crusade or what is it? The conquistador. That's what I was thinking of. Love the colors. Heading into the Grand Canyon, it looks like. Wow. All right, so we'll go downstairs here. Oh, this is cool. There's early Wickenburg scenes. Wow, look at this. Wow, I like this part. It's like a western town setting. Wow.
Welcome
Hi.
to Wickenburg, as it
Thank
was
you.
in the late 1800s.
All right. Brayton Commercial Company. $36. Huh. So this is neat. Wow.
Well, hello there. I didn't hear you come in. Welcome to Brayton Commercial
Man,
Company.
that
the best
scared me.
general store around. I was just gathering some supplies for
Didn't
Mr.
even
Ramos.
see him. He popped up out of nowhere.
Be sure
But
to
anyways,
take a look at
all right,
the
let's check some other stuff out here. What do we have here? Looks like maybe a post office. Probably one time like a telegram station. Looks like there's a postage stamp machine. And I don't know what that round box was. What do we have here from the Hotel Vernetta? Oh, look, there's a picture in the background of what it was like in 1910. Maybe those are like some original stuff that was in the building, in the hotel.
This might be kind of dark, but wow, look at this buggy. Look at that. Please do not sit. Wow. Nice cushioned seat there. Boy, these really thin wheels couldn't have been too comfortable. They did have, it's really hard to see the suspension, but they had some springs. Still had to be a rough ride. Assortment of rifles. Looks like he's repairing them. Repair shop. Wow, look at that. Oh, I see, so they have numbers on the guns, and then down lower you have, say like number 12 is a Sharps Rifle Manufacturing Company. So they tell you what each gun is on this little chart down here. It's a little chapel. And that was the mercantile commercial store we were in.
All right, well, what do we have over here? Vulture Saloon, named after the Vulture Mine. Let's see. Oh. Hi there, how you doing?
Oh, cool. Check out this old piano right here. Wow, look at that. That is neat. A stool, little bench there, or a little chair, I mean, to sit on. Look at that old, check out that slot machine right there. That one's nickels. Oh, looks like there's a dice game back there, so you can come in and get some drinks, gamble a little bit. Listen to some music. Wow. Like a little change counter right there. There's another penny slot. Got another bench down here. Seat. I keep saying bench. Why do I keep saying bench? And then over here we've got a little poker table. Get some poker in while you're at it. Wow, this is neat. This is neat. And that's the chapel, the church. Want to get some watch repairs? Wow. How cool is this? Oh, check out that pipe right there. It's kind of hard to see, but wow, that is a cool model. What's cooler on Tombstone is that you can ride in one of those. Oh, there's even some drawings. Wow, like blueprints for it. Huh. Wow. Got a little coffee brewing over a fire. Oh, here's a saloon. Out on the ranch. Here's, what's this? The cook's, the chuck wagon. Yeah, that's the chuck wagon. Wow. Little coffee pot. And then they ground their coffee. Huh. Look what this is right here. Heat indicators, a little oven. Wow. So these were kind of short, just had the two wheels. Wow. All important water barrel. Oh, and this is some of the house. Oh, look at that old copper washing machine. The ringer on it. Oh, looks like maybe they had that hanging in the back. Is maybe you put your socks on to dry them or keep shape. I don't. Wow. This is from a laundry room. Okay, Victorian laundry room. Look at that old iron. It's even got a little steamer on it. Wow. Oh, technology these days make it so easy, don't it? Bedroom, frontier quilts. Wow, if you're a quilter, check that out. Wow. Some quilts hanging on the wall. See if I can get down here to see that. Well, that's a big one. That's a big quilt hanging there. Beautiful. The kitchen, let's see here. Oh, got some bakery goods for us. Got a wood burning stove back there. Oh, look at that. Little kids. Chair, keep them busy. Oh, it's a high chair kind of thing. How interesting is that? Wow. Dining room for social gathering. Let's see, we got that painting there.
Welcome to Wickenburg as it was in the late 1800s. Thank you very much.
Wow, look at that silverware back there. Then you got a china hutch. Oh, there's some real, it's hard to see, but there's some, try and zoom in a little bit. Some real intricate plates down there. Huh. Wow, that is amazing stuff. I like that old countertop, whatever, with the mirror. That's beautiful. And then here is the parlor. There's a lot of the people who came here in the 1900s were from the East or Midwest, and the parlors were a common thing then. So they would have their parlors. They brought them. They needed them here too. Wow, this is beautiful. Back when families actually did stuff together. Check out that. Some sort of hutch or something. Clocks. Well, they have a record player going. Then there's like this chair with like hat racks, and then it's got, let's sit on. I don't know what that was for. Oh, it has a little drawer in the seat. There's a little drawer in the seat, so it put stuff in. Maybe just to take your shoes off inside. Very interesting. All right, thank you.
You're welcome. Welcome. Thank you for coming.
Bye. As I was leaving, I saw that unicycle, or not unicycle, that old bicycle. Wow. Now we have electric bikes, help us pedal along. And that is, oh, here we can get a better view of still some people in that window there at the hotel. Seeing a little better there now. And the church. You get a better view of the overall view from up here. How neat this is. Hi. Well, thank you. It was fun. Nice place. All right. Ooh, it's bright out here. Wow, that was fun.
All right, it's a little warm out here too. But well, and that's up ahead of us is the train where we got everything started. What a nice little visit.
All right, well, that is going to do it from Old Town, Wickenburg. It was fun. Really enjoyed it. Nice little museum, lots of artwork and plenty of history to see in here. So I think that's going to do it. And just remember, never say goodbye. Always see you later.